Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for today's workshop. I would like to show you beautiful demonstration of this cute fox and in snowy weather. So I'm going to stick my paper, it's a canvas paper, to the board, and I'm going to add paint on top of my paper palette. So for drawing I choose reddish brown, which is burnt sienna. It's matched with the color that fox has, so I'm going to add this color in my palette and choose the one small brush for drawing. Take some paint, and first of all I'm going to place my fox in on the space that I have. It's 9 by 12 inches. So it's rectangle shape, same as the model I have, it's rectangle as well. And most of the part it's the place that our fox is covered, because it's on focal point. And I choose this space for the top of the head, and here for top of the heel, that it's a stand up. He or she is stand up like that. This is the heel. And then this place is good for fox. So imagine here is the length of face, and then the rest is body. So for the body it's like big oval shape. We try to draw this oval shape like that. Even if you like, you can add a little bit tone for this oval. It's already covered most of the white of canvas, which is easier to go with. So this is for the body. And for face or head is curve on top, gentle C curve. It's like a big triangle shape, but curvy here. And then it reaches to the face, to the body, like that. Even we can make it a little bit longer for both left and right side. Then connect it to the body. And then here one C curve and another one connect exactly to the center. And then this both side here and left and right are covered by the white color, so I can add a little bit tone on the top part. And then we need to place lovely tail he has. So if I go to the shape, start from this part, it's a little bit long, gentle C curve here, and then close to the body, a little bit of space between the body and the tail is visible, so then connect it to the body. And then once another part is another C curve like that, and then it's reach exactly close to the body like that. And for this part is the separation between the light and the darkness. So this is whole shape of the tail. And then we need to place the ear here. Nice and cute circle-y shape on both left and right side. And then for foot is placed inside the body. It's better to be with the black color. We don't need to do drawing by brownish color, but just for mention about the place, I just imagine this both are the place of foot, and then connect to this part with this nice and tiny C curve for curvy shape. So this is about the drawing of our cute fox. And then we can start adding paint for the background, which is this dark background color, and then on top we work on the focal point, our fox, and then here, and then snow. Now for next part, I'm going to add the background color, which is dark, and it shows that it's night. And for that darkness, we need to have darker blue. It can be cobalt or ultramarine, and we need to premix with a little bit black. This is dark blue that I have, and I'm going to add a little black in it to make it more dark for background. And I'm going to mix them with palette knife. So I use the pure blue color as well with the black as well, mixture of them. Both are really useful in this painting. So this is the darkness, and that's the pure blue color we need to apply. With a bigger size of brush that it's good for background, I'm going to start with pure blue color. First of all, cover whole the paper from left to right. Even in between, I mix with this color to reach the darker tone. At the same time, I take the blue and I take this darker color that mix with the black. Even on the surface, they can premix together more and give us the blackness color that we really interested for the background. When we are close to the edges of fox, we need to be a little bit careful, not go inside that part, and then very gently come close to that. Very gently, I try to use the tip of brush. Even when I'm so close to the background around the fox, I'm going to use tip of brush. I think I need more bluey. Because paper absorbs lots of paint, so if you work on top of paper, need lots of paint to apply to cover white of the surface and can move easily with the brush. Even if I ruin some part of the drawing, doesn't matter. Again, we can back and add the brownie color. So pure blue color, and then at the same time the mixture of black and blue can help us our sky move toward darkness. And then with brush stroke that you apply on top, go one back, right, left and right, and go one back, you can help it cover whole the white of canvas. Now, for this part of the heel, we need the white color and we need light blue color. So we will add some blue color on the palette. And even for snow, we need white and light blue color. And this is the white. So with another flat brush, I apply with the pure white color first. Apply on top of the surface that I have. It doesn't matter, canvas, wood, or even the paper. I'm just going with the pure white color here. When I'm close to the end, which is this part that cover the end of the heel that shows it's a little bit look like that, I'm going to add a little blue into this mixture and try to fade it into the white color. Even it's okay if I pass from the foot that I place here. And I try to blend this blue into the white that already add here on top. Very gently. When both color be wet, very gently they mix together and give me the nice result that I really wanted and show me icy snow. Even that part it's a little darker, so I'm going to add a little darker blue as well here. Darker blue, I mean this ultramarine blue that I already have on my palette. Like that. Very gently touch the surface with that, and then this pure white color. So a little bit under fox body and foot we can apply, even with this darkness, to show that the shadow of fox will visible here. And then clean the brush with napkin. A little bit heavy paint with the white. And even we can make the snow for the top part. It's still wet, so because of that we finish the fox and then move for the background and add the snow on top. Now for the fox, we already have this reddish brown that we use for the drawing. We need yellow ochre as well for some part, not much, a little bit would be okay. And we need pure white color that we already have it. So just we need to apply with a smaller brush that match with the size of our fox. We need to make it colorful. So again, back to the reddish brown, burnt sienna. Try to fix the shape of ears. Add more paint on top. Really heavy paint would be helpful. Heavy paint to cover easily white of the canvas and follow shaping exactly body of fox. When we work heavily, it's so easy to cover the white of canvas, and even we can add another layers on top, which is the yellow ochre color on top of this one, and then you can easily make them both blend together, fade together, and make some light and darkness. So I need to apply a little bit on the top of ear as well, and I would like to apply a little bit on both sides of this ear too, and then clean it by napkin. I'm not going to add any water on my painting right now. As I mentioned, I would like to have painting so heavy to be look like oil color, not watercolor, because acrylic is in between. You can use it as a oil color, look like oil color. Then you can use it look like watercolor. If you add more water inside that, it's move toward watercolor style. Okay. Then after that, we need to apply with this section, which is completely white. So clean the brush. I'm not going to change the brush. I'm going to take pure white color. Start with this side of the face, going with this pure white color to cover it. But still, I'm sure that I need some color, like yellowy tone, to make it a little bit interesting with the light and dark. So back to yellow ochre here. Some stroke with this yellow ochre would be nice to have. We finished with fox, just some details left, which is the darkness of eyes and foot. So for the eyes, I'm going to use pointy brush. With the black color, just need to add a circle here, and then another circle here. And for foot, I'm going to separate them with this line. Even add a tone for that with black. Separate the other part as well and add a tone for this too. Make it heavy. Even between the tail, between the light and darkness, I prefer to have some shadow here with this dark color. It's so nice to have. Add a little bit blacky, just randomly, to make a little bit darkness, even a little more brown. Mix with black to make a dark brown. I'm going to add some line here on the bottom of body. Yeah. And then we wait everything get dry. So we finish with the fox, we finish with details and everything. Just need to apply for snow. And now everything is finished. We need to apply for snow. If you see that the snow look like completely white, but it's not completely white. It's a mixture of dark bluey and then white color. So I'm going to add these two light and dark blue together with the white color to make the icy color like that. And then we need the pure white as well. So I'm going to start with this color and then pure white color for making the snow on top. And I'm going to use my round and pointy brush, because the snow should be circly. That's easier to go with. And I see some branches here. The darkness is just a black. We can apply with the shadow of the branch to show that this is the branch. It's not really visible, but with this light blue on top, it's snowy, so it shows that some branches will here. And I'm going to use pure white color as well on top with heavy paint. Take some, make narrow line or even a thicker line to show that this is some part of the branch. And then with the bluey color, just need to apply with the tip of brush, make some snow on top, even in between some pure white color. But I recommend more with the bluey tone, would be more interesting. It depends how much you pressure on the brush. It can be bigger size or smaller. Or even one technique that we use the water base. I already have some blacky on my brush, so that would be okay. This is the water that we bring here. And we take this color, light blue, make it so watery base and add on the paint. If you add something like that, after it gets dry, it's moved to the background and make some part of the snow so fade to the background, and it's so lovely and natural because the snow is not really sharp and white color. Some part it's so fade to the background. So we need to, especially at night, we need to apply with this color watery brush as well beside that color. And spread everywhere with different size. Even on top of fox we need to apply as well with this tone. And it's better to have our fox completely dry. Even mine is not dry, so we can lift up some paint. And then clean the brush with this pure bluey color. We apply more. The other color, when it gets dry, fade to the background and give us a nice and natural snowy. I try to add a little snow on top of fox as well.